The most important thing is always to find a means of presenting the work in what I call an international context, or to invite some key people, and the onus needs to be on the quantity and not on the quality and not on the quantity. It can be sufficient if just 1 or 2 or 3 people come to see the show. So let me go a little bit deeper into that. So I think the first thing to do is to see if one can present the work, the local work, as part of the event SINA, for instance, in Montreal, which is a big marketplace that takes place every 2 years in Montreal, or as part of a festival. It can also be maybe not part of the official program, but there are many possibilities nowadays, and people have become very savvy about that, to do it as an off event. So it means that when the festival takes place, you rent a theater, you have to do this ahead of time, obviously, and to make sure that the show is playing while the event is on. Because when we have these festivals in Canada, and I cannot stress enough the importance of our festivals and our events, because Canada is an isolated country in terms of geography, and it usually takes a long time for people to fly, so it's very difficult to get people just to come to see one show. But we have all these wonderful festivals. Some other examples: the Luminato Festival in Toronto, the Push Festival now in Vancouver, the High Performance Rodeo in Calgary, the Carrefour Festival in Quebec City, the Magnetic North Festival, which is in Ottawa every 2 years and travels around Canada in the other year, and so on. I'm sure that this is by far not a complete list, but those are all the events which attract already presenters from abroad. And so let's say that the Festival Transamérique attracts some 50 to 75 presenters that are really the right people to present some of the most interesting work from Canada, theater, and nowadays also dance abroad. So if those people are already in Montreal, obviously if you have the show on at that time, and again, I want to stress the fact it's not necessary to think that you will get 20 people to come and see your show, but it might be enough to have 2.
In an ideal sense, presenters actually see the work live. There's very few presenters who want to buy off DVD. And actually, you can show it through extracts at varying markets, so you can get a 20-minute excerpt at Arts Presenters or wherever it is that you might be, but it's not necessarily the best way of selling the show. Selling the show, the best way to sell a show is for people to actually come. It may be an hour-and-a-half show, but you have 20 minutes to showcase it. So you need to choose the 20 minutes that best represents the show, and that's what you put up on stage.
Il y a plusieurs façons d'aider ces compagnies-là. C'est aussi en participant à l'événement qui est le marché SINA, que nous organisons à tous les 2 ans à Montréal. Et c'est un événement où nous présentons des compagnies canadiennes et étrangères en showcase, soit une forme intégrale ou en extrait. Et les compagnies peuvent louer des espaces, des stands, pour pouvoir rencontrer les différents diffuseurs, programmateurs étrangers qui participent à cet événement-là pour découvrir les créations canadiennes pour leur festival ou leur salle ou le lieu de diffusion dans leurs différents pays ou régions. Alors donc c'est une façon pour les compagnies canadiennes de se faire voir et de promouvoir leur création ou leur production à l'étranger.